Hello everybody, I'm your host Khalil Farias with HawaiiTVblog.com. We're here down at the fake state capital behind me. The reason why I say fake state is because number one, Hawaii is a recognized, neutral, sovereign, independent country. I can make that claim because of the law of nations. That is why every country can make that claim. Japan, Thailand. It is because of this law of nations that is, like I talked to you folks earlier, that actually allows every country to be ruled by law. And because of this law of nations, it is ruled by this law that is for all independent and sovereign countries that have their own self-determination and have their own government that is for the people, by the people, and of the people. That is where, again, true democracy lies. It's because of the law of nations. And like it states in the front here, for there is nothing on earth more acceptable to that supreme deity who rules over this whole world than the councils and assemblages of men bound together by law, which are called states, which also means country. And it was written by Cicero. Okay, so now you guys see, and I would highly recommend, if you guys don't have the law of nations, to get one. If you wanna be able to purchase one or wanna know how to get one, please give me a call at 808-489-7065. As you can see, this is a blown up law of nations, much easier to read, and it has all the laws in here, as you guys can see. Very important as we make claims that we're a country that we ruled by law. So where does all this come from? Right here, law of nations. So again, we're here today actually for a couple different things, but our focus is still addressing the national issue. That one of them is to continue to confront US President Barack Obama, the American people from all 48 contingent states, and the general public here in Hawaii, about confronting and also dealing and accepting that we are occupied, and we need to start talking about it in our homes, at our dinner tables, at social gatherings, at Starbucks, at borders. Actually, it doesn't really matter, but these discussions need to take place because it's never going to end concerning the legal, moral, spiritual, psychological, social, mental aspect of Hawaii and the sovereignty movement. It's never going to go away because it's a national issue, not a domestic issue that has to do with the Department of Interior that's trying to dictate something that has no authority to do. The power is in the hands of the people here who were born here and also can trace their ancestry back to before the coup d'etat, the illegal invasion of the US military in 1893. And also those that want to come to be able to, again, be naturalized and commit themselves to the Hawaiian kingdom and the country of Hawaii, and not have anybody in Hawaii commit high treason like they did in 1893 with the names of Sanford B. Dole, Lauren Thurston, the Committee of Safety. It was just only 13 people that conspired and acted and committed high treason. So many things happening today. We're actually a little ways off on the corner of corner of Punch Bowl and also Baratania Street, where we have a few nationals there, and also some groups and organizations that want to expose the effects of the US occupation here in Hawaii. One of them is Department of Land and Natural Resources, which originated from the Hawaiian Kingdom, and also the tax map key that the fake state likes to address. They've used the Hawaiian Kingdom maps and renamed it, again, tax map key, which in reality the patents here are still under the Hawaiian Kingdom. In Hawaiian, it's again pronounced Palapalas Hilanui, which means royal patent. These lands are still in the hands of the Hawaiian people and the ali'is, but also the Hawaiian Kingdom government, national and crown lands. And the US has still not been able to show any kind of standing or any evidence necessary to show how they have any jurisdiction on any part of the Hawaiian Kingdom land here in Hawaii. There was no treaty, legal treaty, there was no agreement, there was no merging, there was no getting married, so it's impossible. So we stand on these truths, like America likes to rely on their constitution to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that we are endowed by our Creator with some inalienable rights. From among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Law of nations. That's why we can define ourselves as an independent, sovereign, neutral country. 1843. That status has not changed. The government is in limbo because of the military, US military occupation here, and also using Hawaiian Kingdom law and using that as a facade and naming it Hawaii Revised Statutes. Most of the laws here is the Hawaiian Kingdom law, but actually using it against the nationals to not be able to assert and exercise their birth, God-given and national right here in their own homeland, where we find our own protection under our own Declaration of Rights in 1839, and also our Constitution. We find more protection there. So today we're going to be covering a few things. One of them is, like I said, the abuses, the intimidation tactics, and how the Department of Land and Natural Resources is making up new rules and regulations and laws, again, to hinder the Hawaiian nationals to assert their native tenant rights. We have fishing rights, we have access rights, we have gathering rights, and we have water rights. But they're trying to use these made-up laws to stop us from something that our ancestors and our people and our nation has been doing for thousands and also thousands of years, way before America even came to Hawaii, or even the missionaries came here. Another hot topic today is also infiltrating and confronting all of the supposed leaders of the fake state of Hawaii, the House of Representatives, the Senate, the senators, and also the Lieutenant Governor and the Governor here in Hawaii, addressing the question of, is Hawaii occupied by the US military illegally? And what about addressing the people here in Hawaii and America about our rights under international law because of the law of nations, and how America has breached their trust and breached the law of nations? And also we have the Kakabio happening today with US Representative Neil Abercrombie coming today as well. So stay tuned, folks. A Hui Ho.